This is Dubai Classics. In this series, we explore some of the city's oldest and finest restaurants, each influenced by the diverse communities that have shaped Dubai's growth. I love the 1980s in Dubai. Channel 33 began broadcasting and brought us some of our favorite shows of all time, like Bold and the Beautiful. Al Nasr Leisureland was the go-to entertainment spot every weekend. And the UAE national football team qualified for the FIFA World Cup for the first time ever. Also in the 1980s, Caesar's Confectionery opened up right here in Dubai and unleashed the fluffy, buttery, cheesy, and now legendary mini pizza. One could never be enough, so you had to get one of their custom white cardboard boxes full of mini pizzas to be satisfied. It feels like I've been eating here forever, and that's because I have, over 30 years to be exact. Joseph,
yes,
it's great to see you again.
Absolutely a pleasure to see you.
How's everything going?
Good.
Fellow Anthony Bourdain alum.
Absolutely. Like I said, very few people can say that. A pleasure being with you here today.
Thank you so much. And thank you for bringing me to this institution, Caesars.
Yep.
Which, you know, I mean, if you grew up in Dubai, if you were here in the 90s,
yep,
then straight away you know Caesars, which opened its doors here in Dubai around 1989, 1990. Today, they are something like, I think, 9 restaurants, so they do a lot of food. And they also have 16 or 17 bakeries as well.
Across Emirates.
MashaAllah, as we say.
Absolutely, MashaAllah.
The times have been good to the restaurant. People have been good to the restaurant. People like yourself who have been going there since you were, what, like 13, 14?
13, 14, and we still go back. I take my wife and go back once in a month. Different branches. If we're crossing, we need to pick up.
Thank you very much. So this is the mini, the
original, the OG,
original,
the OG mini pizza.
Man, this is something.
Look at that. Simple. If you look at it, it's just shredded cheese.
Yeah.
A little ketchup, maybe.
Yeah.
And soft bread. That's it.
I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna take a bite of this.
Absolutely.
And suddenly, all the memories of when we were young, it's all gonna come out.
Absolutely. Go for it.
Oh man. Still exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
The same bite, the same texture, your fingerprints, you know, go in there. Super simple ingredients, but really amazing. And I'll tell you what this reminds me of. Birthday party with my brother, and we would play musical chairs. And then right after we do that, we're sweating because we're running around and everything. They bring out the pizzas. I must have been something like 9 or 10 years old. I want to know about your first experience with Caesars, when that was and how that was.
I think that was in the 90s when I was studying in school. I mean, that's how far back the nostalgia goes. So I studied in St. Mary's High School, and very few schools in those days. So lucky for us, we had a Caesars outlet next to the church where they used to supply the church. And the school wouldn't let us go there, but we found a way as school kids.
So Sister Fosker was okay with that happening,
Sister Fosker, God bless her, but yeah. And all the other sisters, she was okay. See, after 4 or 5, once the school is closed, you could just walk in. I mean, you had church worshippers also coming in, but you had to get those pizzas quick, fast if you wanted them fresh. You were late, you wouldn't get them.
At the time, 1 dirham gets you that very nice little mini
today,
pizza.
I think it's just 1 dirham 50 fils.
1 dirham 50 fils, that's right.
That's all it has.
So 50% growth, but 150, which is something like what, 45 cents?
45 cents from the 90s, and they're still keeping the price. Oh, that's the one.
Amazing.
The cheese buns.
Look at that.
The sausage rolls, this is something that you try.
These 3 things, you'd find them on a plastic platter.
Oh, yes.
Either a mixture of all of them or one.
1.
Any event that you had,
absolutely.
you just order them, bring them out, pop them on the table. Easy to go, and they look so Nice. You know, a lot of times with pizza,
Yep.
the cheese actually melts completely.
Melts into it, yep.
But these guys, I mean, this is part of the brand.
True.
The cheese actually is not super melted.
Look at that snacking size.
The mini
The mini of the mini.
the mini of the
And this is
mini.
like
The mini of the mini.
one
Oh,
dirham.
everything.
One dirham
We have
size.
5 items.
Amazing. Look at that. The mini
that.
of the mini right here, guys.
It's
Look
like
at
one
that.
dirham size.
You got mini pizza. You got these
And I
mini
think there's
little,
20 pieces inside.
Look at that. There we go.
Let's try the mini and see if
Oh,
it holds
man.
up to the big one.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Listen, I love the mini, but I'm a one bite kind of guy, and I like big bite.
Go for it.
This is me. So it depends on who you are. Which one are you, Joseph?
The big one. You always want a second bite.
The flavor for me, I get it. I understand it. I know it.
Simple. If you see inside, there's nothing much. A simple, good bread and a sausage.
And these are warm-ish. They're not hot, but they're warm-ish, so they're kept at a really good temperature. Let me show you guys what the cheese looks like. So it's not going to be one of those things where that cheese stretches and everything. It's not that. I just want you to see what it looks like. Okay, look at that. It's that white cheese.
Yep.
But look how soft the bread is. Look what happens to the bread when your fingers are holding it, and
Just crumbling into your hands.
everything they use is from our childhood. The ingredient, this is lavash kiri. Comes in that little square.
Little squares.
That brand is like synonymous with
Absolutely.
everybody's childhood. Everybody that lived here in Dubai, of course.
that exactly reminds you of a 1 dirham coin.
You're right. It's like the 1 dirham coin,
1 dirham coin.
which
That's
we
it.
unfortunately don't see a lot more of. Listen, don't eat it like that, Joseph. No, don't eat it like that.
Yeah,
You gotta eat it like this.
I'll go for it.
All right.
One,
And
two,
you know what we
three.
call this? The trifecta.
Let's do it. Cheers.
New look, same great taste. It is like, it's like popcorn, basically. You could be watching TV. Oh, you could be watching Netflix. You get one of these, and you just pop them like they're popcorn.
Can we get this at the movie theaters?
What about the next generation in your family? So your kid.
So next generation, I introduce this to my nephews and nieces. We always try and get this for people. I love buying this stuff for other people to try. Since Dubai has a lot of new people who have moved here, I keep sharing this because maybe they don't know the story. And once I bring them, they keep telling me they're always coming
That's it.
back.
Everybody's
That's
hooked. Once you bring somebody over here and they have a
I
couple
don't have
bites
to
of things.
bring them back. They tell me last week we went and thought about you.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. They're definitely full-time customers.
I also love that, they have, of course, your Western
Yeah,
bites,
yeah.
but there's also a lot of Indian influence
Yeah.
so they have gulab jamun,
Yes,
they have
yes, yes.
all the mitai, they have,
And
all
the
this really cool
the
laddus.
restaurants have a full-blown menu. So we're sitting at one of those bakery,
Yeah.
kind of, you get coffee, tea, you get an omelette.
Are we not gonna, the Zatar is
Yes, we-
complaining. he says, hey, you guys didn't, you tried everything else but not me, so
go for it.
we gotta do that.
Yep,
Get a
absolutely.
Zatar
Thank
over
you.
there.
Let's try this.
And get ready, guys, for Zatar in our teeth, because look, they don't skimp on the Zatar. Look at that.
I'm sorry, it's
Lots of
gone
Zatar. Oh yeah. Man, you didn't even wait for me?
Sorry, go for it.
It's one of those places, guys, you can't help yourself. When you see it, you just want to pop it. The flavors are the same as when I first had them. That is, like, to think about a restaurant chain that becomes this major chain with so many
yeah,
branches.
absolutely.
And to keep the recipes and the flavors the same, and the
The
experience the same.
That's a challenge, and they've been able to do that. So. I think you should try the cakes. The cakes, that's what they're known for.
Oops, and I got some Zatar on my
Zatar.
Kandora.
This is the old style.
This is it, guys.
The old style. The old style.
This is the Black Forest.
Yeah.
It looks
The classic.
exactly the same as it did 30 years
Years
ago. Oh man!
You just want to scoop it up? and-
Well, I used to do this.
Oh, really?
This is how I used to
Go
have
for
it.
it.
All right, so check this out. This is me.
And you don't want to ever waste a sprinkle. You make sure that you finish all of them.
Man, that crunchy chocolate up on top,
Yeah.
that buttery cream. I'm gonna take a bite from it. Wow, you like use the fork. I'm trying to be like I was when I was 9.
Let's go for it. Yalla.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Chocolatey, but a little bit of that bitterish chocolatey flavored cake.
Yep.
Fantastic. And you gotta have these. This is very, very
This is
important because
authentic.
this is, it goes in your mouth right after it. So you gotta do that. But I won't do that over here because we might touch other things and everything like that. But wow, this is phenomenal. I can't wait to see a sign on the outside of Caesar's restaurants and bakeries that says since 100 years.
Since one.
Right
Absolutely.
here in Dubai. I can see it.
See it.
It's gonna
Why
happen.
not? It can.
Amazing.
This is where dreams happen. Dubai, I always tell people that. And these places are now institutions.
Oh, thank you so much. Croissants as well. So here we go. Croissants. Look at that. Wow. That's
going for
nice. Yeah.
Again, warm, not hot.
It just reminded me. I think the first croissant I ever had was at Caesar's.
Really?
And it was the one with the cheese.
Cheese.
And I remember when I then had a croissant at one of these French bakeries, it
They
had
didn't
to
come
be.
with the cheese.
It didn't come with the cheese. It had to be. I think it was Café de Paris.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to Café de Paris. I had it without, and I was like, hey, what's going on? Why are they not giving
Where's
us
the
the
filling?
cheese? It's supposed to be in there, but croissants not with the cheese.
Where's the
actually.
filling? Yeah, no.
But yeah, so it's all these guys. But this is great.
This is
It's
great.
not. It's very soft. It's
not
so
sticky.
buttery
Yeah.
that it doesn't actually crumble at all. So if you love that, you're gonna love this. Wow. That is amazing. So, did we try everything?
I think we did.
Did we
Yeah.
bring back all the memories?
Yeah, they have lots more of new items.
Yeah.
But
we'll
I
let the
think-
guys go, and you and me will sit here and we'll try more things.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
And eat more things. And we got to finish all this as well.
Oh yes.
Thank
I'm
you so
taking
much,
this.
Joseph.
No,
It was
thank you.
great to see you.
Thank you so much.
And thank you very much for bringing back these amazing
absolutely.
memories. Really.
My pleasure. I mean, it's always good to see people who grew up in Dubai and
Fantastic.
know the stories.
Fantastic.
So this is definitely one of them.
All right. Meet you at another Caesars
I
soon.
will. Absolutely.
Take
Thank you.
There is always that one local place that residents in a city support no matter what. In Dubai, one such place is Caesars. If you grew up here in the 80s or 90s, chances are you had food from Caesars at some point, whether at home when special guests visited, at school outings, or at friends' birthday parties. They were everywhere and they were great. After eating here for the upteenth time, I can say some things never change.